The storm will pass is today's message. The reason I say that is because you've got an oracle card here with the goddess Bronwyn. This is the goddess of emotion. She is the goddess that rules the night. And in some ways, in her darkness, there's also an incredible amount of light. It's almost like with this goddess, all of the shadows and all of the darkness, they're exposed. She is the queen of night, and so she essentially is able to show what darkness has befallen you and how exactly it's crippled you so that you can move out of it, so that you can conquer that shadow and become something better. Now, today I didn't throw any tarot cards. I'm just gonna throw these cards right now on camera, and we're gonna see what messages appear. So, what's going on with the collective? Two of Swords. So, you've recently made some kind of decision that maybe didn't yield any good fruit. You know, whenever you get the Two of Swords reversed, we have here a woman who has power in both hands. She's weighing a decision. Should I go this way? Should I go that way? It's only one of two. And the fact that it's reversed says that she made the wrong decision and she knows it. And the problem is that she was blindfolded, so she didn't really know, right? And the fact that it's reversed, it just says that that decision that you've made was not a good one. Okay, and now you have to kind of deal with the consequences. But we go right back to the theme of the reading with the goddess Bronwyn. She is telling you that light will come into your life. Transparency from whoever is, essentially holding some kind of truth from you, an understanding, an illumination. It almost feels like, this decision that you made was a mental one, right? When I mean mental, it means that you know that whichever direction you took, there was going to be pros, there was going to be cons. You were kind of weighing those pros and cons, and unfortunately, something dynamic happened within that decision that left you feeling a bit depleted mentally. Now, what is it? Queen of Cups. This has to be about love, okay? So you made a decision of love. Maybe you had you had multiple suitors that you were considering, right? And you decided on this person, and you sacrificed the other person, and that wasn't the right decision to make. Let me get some clarity on that Queen of Cups. Ooh, Seven of Swords. So there's some lies, there's some deceit here. There's, maybe this person that you chose turned out to be a liar and a manipulator. But you were attracted to them. Why were you attracted to them? Oh, they gave you an image of everything. They presented themselves as a cycle. This could actually also be a karmic connection with this person, okay? Meaning that, there's some karma that that you're going through, right? That you are essentially paying back to the universe for past lovers or past decisions. Big change. You've got the Tower showing up here. You are going through a huge change in your life right now, and this is the kind of change that you didn't want. This is the kind of change that you weren't even expecting. But it seems like all of the decisions that you're making up until this point are karmic in some ways for some of you. It's like the decisions that you're making will harm you. Why are they harming you? Because there's some karmic debt that you are paying back. Don't be alarmed, right? The light is going to come. At some point, you're going to be done paying this karmic debt, and I think that it's now, because the theme of your reading once again is Bronwyn, and she is the lady of the night. There's a sense here of the clouds going away. There's a sense here of transformation, cultivating positive experiences, and just eliminating problems as well. So what she wants you to do is to keep the faith, right? Keep the faith, even though the decision that you made was a bad one, even though you sacrificed possibly something good with someone, even though things are just a little bit chaotic right now. I mean, you've got the Tower card, This is a card just to get an understanding. For some reason, I can't help but teach tarot while I'm reading tarot, right? So let's take a look at the Tower card. This is the card of complete and utter transformation. You've built up this tower, right? And you felt secure in that tower. You felt like this tower was going to just hold forever. But unfortunately, that lightning came, struck it down, and now you are falling away with the person who you thought maybe things were just going to work out with. Not really, right? This person was not good for you, maybe, potentially. And it's left you feeling depleted. So you've got the Nine of Pentacles showing up here. This is the card of the self-made individual. This is where you were in that tower, right? Imagine yourself coming down from that tower, walking around your garden, being happy, knowing that you can just afford anything, do anything. The fact that it came out inverted tells me that just like this tower coming down, you yourself are down in all areas of your life. This can be business, this can be financial in nature. You know, whenever we get Pentacles, it does talk about money. But ultimately, with the Queen of Cups, you know, you get a sense that you made a decision based on love. So, you know, there's a sense here of love. There's a sense of connection. Yeah. So let's see, what comes next? Okay, Eight of Wands. So there's going to be a slowdown in your life right now. Okay, life is about to slow down for you. And this is necessary, right? Sometimes we need to slow things down in order to see what's ahead, in order to understand where we're going, what we're doing. But things are about to slow down. What should you do in this slowdown? Well, you've got the Princess of Swords inverted, right? And so let's get a clarifier on that Princess of Swords. Okay, so the worst thing that you can do is overthink things. You're going to want to overthink things. You're going to want to be in your head a lot. You're going to want to think, well, I did something wrong. I messed it up. Now what? Understand that the only way that you're going to come out of this next phase is by accepting the truth, accepting the decision that you made, being at peace with yourself, and moving forward in life. Don't dwell. Don't punish yourself mentally for this. This is something that, unfortunately, it's karmic. You know, you made the wrong decision, but there's light within that decision. There's transformation that's coming for you, right? So just be aware of that. You've got the Hangman now showing up here, right? And it came out inverted. So with the Hangman inverted, what you have is being impatient. Now you've made a wrong decision, so now you're being impatient, and you're trying to correct things, and you're trying to make things right, and you're trying to bring forth a certain outcome. That's not the energy that you have to tap into right now. The energy that you have to tap into right now is that of patience, right? We look at the Hangman. He's just hanging there, right? He's not really doing much. There's a sense of power. There's a sense of enlightenment and divinity as we see the halo around his head. There's a sense here of just being patient with yourself, you know, sacrificing yourself. I think that with your energy, you're a very chaotic kind of energy. Your energy is one that likes to move forward. You don't like to wait around. There's an impatience, right, that overcomes you. And this is going to be the biggest test, which is why you've got the Princess of Swords inverted, the Ten of Swords inverted. Don't give in to your bad nature. Sometimes when something goes wrong, you try and make up for it by overcompensating. Don't do that, right? And you've got the Sun inverted, and you've got the Alchemist. Okay, so there's opportunity that's coming for you. One of my favorite cards in the tarot, the Alchemist. There's opportunity that's coming, but you have to embrace this change, and a lot of good things will come, right? The Sun inverted does speak of a time of sadness. So obviously, you know, if you're feeling sad, you just have to kind of accept it, go through it. Things will improve. This is not the end of things. Things will improve, okay? So that is what I see here. Thank you guys for watching.